Something strange is happening on the battlefields of Ukraine. Targets vanish without soldiers even seeing them. Enemy positions are discovered without a single scout moving forward, and entire missile strikes are decided not by humans, but by code. What's powering this war isn't by courage or firepower, it's hidden AI systems, making choices in the shadows. And the deeper you look, the more it feels like machines aren't just assisting, they're beginning to command. Ukraine's unveiled a new kind of weapon. It's the Gogol-M, a so-called mother drone, and its mission is to fly hundreds of kilometers into enemy territory, release its children, 2 AI-guided kamikaze drones, and then return home for another run. These kamikazes don't need GPS, they don't even need to wait for joystick commands. They see using onboard AI vision, smart pilots, they scan terrain, identify high-value targets like parked aircraft or air defenses, and strike on their own. At just $10,000 per mission, this system's a cheap alternative to multi-million-dollar cruise missiles. And it marks a turning point. Drones are no longer just remote-controlled toys. They become independent hunters. So if you haven't been paying attention, Ukraine has turned to AI for defense. Meet the Sting Interceptor drone, built to do one thing, chase down shahheads. It locks on with an AI guidance and slams into its target at more than 300 kilometers per hour. And in just 2 months, a handful of these interceptors destroyed more than 200 enemy drones. The cost to kill? Well, it's about $2,500. And on the ground, Ukraine has deployed Sky Sentinel, an AI-powered turret. Its sensors detecting incoming UAVs, track them automatically, and even compensate for wind before firing. In testing, it shot down 6 shahheads in 6 attempts. For the first time in history, we're watching machine versus machine dogfights. No humans in the loop. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Subscribe for more deep dives into the future of intelligence, AI, and humanity. Behind the front lines, Ukraine has built something just as powerful, Delta, a NATO-backed battle management system that fuses live data from satellites, drones, scouts, and sensors into a single digital map of the war. But its secret weapon? Vuzha, codename Avengers. This AI module watches endless drone and CCTV feeds for signs of movement. When it spots an enemy vehicle, it tags the target and pushes coordinates straight to the frontline tablets in seconds. It collapses the kill chain from hours to minutes, turning Ukraine's battlefield into a digital nervous system, where algorithms are as decisive as artillery. This isn't just a tool, it's a glimpse of the future of war, when information moves at machine speed. After Russia invaded, Ukraine's battlefield became an AI laboratory, and at the center is Palantir Technologies, that once built counterterrorism tools for the CIA, and now it's an AI platform ingesting live satellite imagery, drone feeds, thermal signatures, and intercepted communications, then fuses it all together into a single tactical picture. The software doesn't just display the targets, it recommends them. Ukrainian commanders have admitted that Palantir's AI has been responsible for the most of the targeting in the war. Decisions that used to take hours in a command center can now happen in seconds. And in the chaos of a battle, human oversight often becomes a rubber stamp. The defense memo described Palantir's technologies as integrated into all active theaters. Palantir's recommendations arrive with a confidence score. If that score reads above 80%, targets are actioned without further review. And multiple sources inside Ukraine admit Palantir's AI isn't advising anymore, it's deciding. But identifying who to hit is just as important as where to hit. Enter Clearview AI, the world's most controversial face recognition company. Ukraine's security forces were given free access to its database. More than 10 billion images scraped from the internet, including over 2 billion from Russia's own social network, VKontakte. With it, soldiers at checkpoints can scan a face and instantly pull up their name, history, and affiliations. Officials say it's been used to identify over 230,000 Russian personnel and collaborators. It's a powerful psychological weapon, and identified soldiers' families get calls informing them of their loved ones, sometimes before official notification. But the risk is chilling. One false match could mean an innocent person disappears forever. The kill chain is no longer ending with a soldier's finger on a trigger. It ends when the machine says so. And that decision, whether it's a dusty Ukraine trench or in a missile silo in Russia, is already being made without you.